3, 2. Hello everyone, I'm Tara Cardoso with Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, and I'm here today with Chief Reginald Duran, our new Fire Rescue Administrator. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
We are here at Palm Beach County Fire Rescue Headquarters to talk a little bit about plans for the future for this great department. So one of the first questions a lot of people have for our new Fire Rescue Administrator is, as the new Fire Chief of Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, what is your vision for this great organization?
Tara, I couldn't be more fortunate. This organization has so many things moving in the right direction. I just got to be the guardian that keeps steering us forward, right? So our vision for our organization is to continue to improve, to be that organization that is recognized nationally as the benchmark for excellence. So how are we going to do that? We're going to continue training. We're going to press training very hard. And there's probably nothing more important a firefighter can learn than how to be a better firefighter, how to be a better paramedic, how to provide better customer services. So we're going to emphasize all those things. Additionally, we just recently attained a Class 2 rating from our ISO. And one of our goals is to make that a Class 1, something very difficult for a county to do. But I know with the resources that we have and the support of this community, we can attain that.
Fantastic. Well, let's talk a little bit right now about what Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is doing very well right now. Were you impressed coming on board?
Oh, absolutely. What we do very well, I think, is provide optimal customer service. Our citizens are very satisfied with the product that we provide, but I can tell you, we don't rest on our existing laurels. We're constantly trying to improve through providing greater efficiencies by decreasing our response times, by increasing our emergency medical services and our abilities to resuscitate individuals and to treat individuals on scene and to provide rescues. Also, our special ops units are constantly training. They're the people that help when people are trapped in confined spaces, when people have elevated rescues, when people are trapped in vehicles. They do all that work and do it seamlessly and integrate into our public health care network.
So, Chief, I have to ask you, as a leader of Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, what can the public expect from this great fire department moving forward into the future?
They can expect continued excellence. They can expect that they are a priority. They can expect that we're going to listen. They can expect that we're going to pay attention as the demands of the community change, and we're going to involve and be that organization every community wants us to be.
So let's talk a little bit about Hurricane Dorian. There was a lot going on behind the scenes here at Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, not only at our headquarters, but also all across the county to prepare for this storm. We're so grateful that we did not get hit, but in the case that we had been hit, we were ready.
We were absolutely ready. And Tara, you hit on it. We had resources. We had them staged throughout this community. But let's go back before that. For us, it's a year-round process. We're in continual preparations for that event. Not just that event, other emergent events. But going back to Dorian, what was really important about that is I can tell you, as having looked at the entire big picture for our organization, we were ready. We had resources in the station. We had resources in our command staff units. We had resources at the EOC. And let's thank our firefighters and our support staff, our civilian personnel, for leaving their families behind to come here and support this great community. So I'm so proud of our fire rescue personnel and so proud to say Palm Beach County Fire Rescue was definitely prepared to provide whatever resources the community desired.
And once the storm had passed and it was our neighbors to the east that had been hit, it didn't end there. Our firefighters came to the rescue to work with the professional firefighters and paramedics of Palm Beach County to collect. How proud are you of that effort?
Wow, Local 2928 created an initiative in 3 days like none other I've seen. I recall a meeting with Scott Bilecki and saying, Scott, this is so much. And as he's talking to me, it's evolving. And they're working to put that operation together. And they did. And not only did they make it happen effectively, not only did they manage to find a location or multiple locations, they also effectively found a delivery system to get it into the Bahamas in support of the relief efforts. And let's talk about our firefighters. Our firefighters turned out on scene not just at the respective locations for pickup, but they brought their families and they stayed the entire day. And post-storm, there were some hot days and they weren't just given a couple of hours here and there. I visited some of those sites and I can tell you our firefighters were there to the very end, packing up groceries, packing up, maintenance equipment, packing up water, all kind of reserves. Not just that, our firefighters also gave from their own pockets. I'm so happy and proud that we were able to help the Bahamians in this relief effort.
Yeah, it really was a good deed for the community, for the fire department, for everybody. Because in the future, we may not be so lucky, and we always have to remember our neighbors as well.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, someday very well could be us. But in that same light, I would ask that those listening to this, please keep in mind preparation. It's so important. We're going to be there and we're going to support, but we really need you to do your part as well to make it a positive outcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Having a plan for the storm, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, many people say. And we're going to be facing these storm seasons every single year.
You're right, Tara.
Well, thank you, Chief, so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to let us know a little bit about what's going on with Palm Beach County Fire Rescue. We thank you. And we're going to go right now to our break, and we'll be back in just a minute. Well, thank you so much, Chief Durham, for taking some time out of your busy schedule to sit here with us and talk about all the wonderful things going on at Palm Beach County Fire Rescue.
Thank you, Tara.
All right, we're going to go to break now, and when we come back, we'll speak with Chief Doug McGlynn, our Operations Chief, and Chief Charlie Coyle from the Medical Services Division.